Guys, how well doing today? In today's live stream, we're going to be looking at the preview of PNG, the spring update. It's quite a lot of new stuff, or refreshed stuff that is going to come with it. Just at the beginning, I just wanted to show you the load order and also what we've got going on for PNG at the moment. So that will be the structure of the mod, with many additions to come. As you can see, we've got the free mods at the top. You've got the seasons. Then you've got the North Experience and any other add-ons they've got as well. You've got the bases at the bottom, which are understandable, but then you've got a range of add-ons available on top, as you can see it. Danny, how you doing, mate? Guys, today we'll be driving a little bit on well, in Germany. We might go towards Nordics a little bit, and also towards Austria, but we'll have a look. Also, let me just turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, we should be fine now. Oh, I forgot to take the image now. You do not want me to be driving like that. Danny, I'm not sure what you're specifically asking for. Yeah, it's a new update. We're looking at the spring update that will bring some refresh free mods, and also rework textures for various of the additions. There's quite a lot of additions coming in. ETS2 flow. Most likely the update is going to come tomorrow, so that is for ETS2. ATS might come 2 weeks after that. You're the man, how do you man? That will be available as an update to current customers or customers that will get the PNG. So you can buy PNG now, however, what we're previewing at the moment is what you're going to get access to when the update drops. Danny, yeah, well, that's something that is going to come in an update, so you would not have access to it at the moment, but whenever that comes out, you'll have access to all of the additions. Guys, just because we had some people join in, I'm just gonna put the image on once again. If anyone wants to pause the stream and just have a look on the new structure. Danny, I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. We've also got the new reshades from PNG. That will be switching back in on with matte reshades. They're not as an extensive rework as, let's say, RealCam, but it still comes in the package, so you're a marketing god. Good to hear that, mate. ETS2 flow, 100%, mate. It looks extremely good. Also, one thing that I wanted to highlight, and that's something that I wanted to come for a long time. Well, I've had access to it for some time, but it's the different fogs if it comes to the weather depth. It looks very good. Well, maybe not different fogs, but one addition of them. Dan, you know, that update will be available to anyone who purchased PNG, so there will be no additional price for it. Danny, that is true, mate. 100%. Spider-Man, you've got 3 sets of wet weather on it, so it will be Skybox 1, 2, or 3. I'm not sure what is the thunder rate of appearing, so we'll just have to see about that. No, Danny, this is all PNG. I'm not using any other add-ons. This is what I've displayed at the beginning, the load order. This is what I'm actually using. Yeah, Danny, no worries, mate. Yeah, there's quite a lot of rework done to the trees, as you can see on the right-hand side. The spring trees that we've got going on. Also, from time to time, I'll be changing the skyboxes. We mainly driving through the day. People that watch me on live streams already, they know that night is a bit unattractive for myself to drive in. Also, as you can see, if you're using SnowyMoon, you'll see that you can well, the spring trees, they've already got a reduced amount of leaves, so you can make it look pretty empty, to be honest, with a more kind of a winter going into spring season. Look, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we've got a bobber behind the steering wheel today. That's what we're driving today. Yeah, I've been running that Volvo since yesterday, to be honest. Luca, what's your favorite truck? Well, like a go-to truck for ETS2? More of a classic kind of a driver, yeah? Guys, we can try out the PNG presets, or the ones that are coming with the new update. They're not as extensive. They don't really give that much fidelity if it comes to the presets. If you're looking at different presets, but they're still a nice addition if you do not want to run any kind of a heavy reshade presets. Look at mine. To be honest, I don't know if I got a favorite truck. I like the MP4, but with the redesigned interior. Those textures are new because I've not seen them before. Also, all the trees that we've got, the spring trees, they've got a bit of a warm kind of a color to it. Well, the ones that are reworked for spring. Yeah, the MP4 is nice, especially with the reworked interior from Steam. It looks very good. I mean, you know, I like Volvos, I like MANs. Yeah, I even like the Range T. You know, a lot of people don't really rate Range T that high, but I don't mind it. Or the older kind of variant, yeah? I'll need to change something because I was swapping the right-hand drive to left-hand drive. I don't know if the if I've not changed the engine. This sounds a bit different, or if the gearbox changed. We might actually make a detour to Bremen. Check if my engine's right, and then. Yeah, Luca, I know you've been killing it in an ATS. Making Uncle Rob proud, 100%, mate. Yeah, wait, there's something wrong with that engine sound. I don't know if the sound mod is enabled and the transmission is not. Look, I see that you're going for classics in ATS as well, mate. Look, can you hear that truck? It sounds like a Hoover, mate. I mean, no, I know that classic trucks are a bit better, but mate, there's something wrong with that engine. I don't know what I've done to it. I mean, or it might just be an excuse to visit Bremen and check out the new marketing mods. Because most of the biggest cities in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, they had the advertisement boards changed to actual real names. Gamers 8915. I'm not sure, mate. Why they're always black and white. I guess it's a personal opinion if that looks black and white to yourself, you know. Andrew Farias, that update is going to be live tomorrow, I believe. It's not live yet, but it will have the new particles of rain as well. Yeah, look, I know where it's, mate. Man, I'm curious about that engine because that sounds off. Let's see. Let's see if it will sound any different. It sounds alright now. Sever, thanks so much, mate. I appreciate it. Later on, I'm gonna send you the settings that we discussed early on. Mate, I stopped on the green light, you see? It's not gonna get any better than that. Yeah, I was missing the wheel sound as well before. I think that when I changed the config of the truck, something went wrong with that. Yeah, with commentary when commentary is needed, you know. Or when someone is engaging with it, you know. I don't normally drive around and speak about the trees and stuff like that, you know. Gas prices in my country. You know what, UK, I don't think the UK is that bad regarding gas prices, but I don't drive. I use the metro and the train, so. Diesel engine, how you doing, mate? I appreciate it. Sever, no worries, mate. All good. Yeah, Delta, I've not really been tracking the gas prices as but most of the people that I work with, they got electric cars, so I did not really hear many complaints. Yeah, 40 cents is a lot. And what was the price before it went up? At home, mate. No, it's not Promods, it's the base games Germany. Well, yeah, 100 to 140, that makes a big difference, yeah. Diesel engine, yes, we're driving a Volvo. I said you inspired me to drive that Volvo, you know. Yeah, 180 to 240. But you, diesel engine, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing the steering wheel overlay for that Volvo. I'm pretty sure I've seen it on Sanax's Discord at some point, but I could not find a mod for the steering wheels. Like you know which one I mean, the ones that you've sent me a photo of. $260 in the Netherlands. Well, I guess that's a very big hike. Delta, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Danny, you said that you went to watch Atletico in Barcelona. I thought that you support Real Madrid. Danny, I'm driving in Germany, yeah? Danny, so you just like to stay on top of what's happening in the football world, then, yeah? Diesel engine, is that a popular truck in Kazakhstan, or? Delta, you know what, if it comes to the textures itself, it's a big jump, you know, there's a lot of additional textures if it comes to Xanax's Volvo. But the SCS one is not that bad, you know. I mean, I've got Xanax's Volvo just because I wanted to see what the setup is like, and I enjoy it, you know. Danny, most likely tomorrow. Bogdan, yeah, I've got everything from PNG enabled at the moment. It's a preview of the update that is dropping most likely tomorrow. For anyone that wants to see what I've got going on, well, what mods I've got inputted, I'm just gonna show you the load order. So those are all the mods that I've got enabled at the moment, and that is the load order that you'll be able to use when you get the update. Delta, you know what? I mean, a wrong person to ask, because I would spend like 80 to 100 pounds per truck in ATS, so that 20 euro is an alright price for me. Yeah, diesel engine, Volvo, DAF, and MAN, yeah. Have you got any like brands from Kazakhstan that you guys drive as well? Bogdan, no, this is all PNG. There's no other mods enabled at the moment. Progress update on Florida. Working on it. Yeah, diesel engine makes sense. It makes sense. One sound option that I forgot to put back on. Was it the or did I not touch it? Traffic volume. Feedback is flying from Malta now, yeah? How long is this staying for? Danny, by the title of the live stream and a couple of times when I said no, I'm not using it at the moment. Yeah, these ones, it makes sense in that way. They're probably easier to maintain as well, because they've got the warranty for it. Yeah, Danny, no worries, mate. That has advice, Silva. How you doing, mate? How's the evening going? Right, how you doing, mate? Love the content. Thank you a lot, mate. Appreciate it. Patrick, how you doing, mate? How's everything going? Danny, he's way better than Vin Diesel, mate. Patrick, very good, mate. Very good. Tarazu, you know what? A lot of the items that you've got, well, a lot of the objects that you've got on the map, they render at a distance of 400 meters. So it depends what is popping in. You'd have to tell me what objects are popping in. Fucking, you want to play something else than ETS2? I don't really play anything else than ETS and ATS. Well, I wouldn't. Could play Train Simulator, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Or PES 21, could play that. Right, yeah, you can use it. It should give you similar kind of a experience. Razu, you'd have to take a picture of it, yeah. I don't know if you've got me on Discord, or you know where to find me on Discord or any other platforms. You'd have to send me a picture of that so I can see. Is eye tracker worth it? I would say yes. What Discord groups are you on? Because I don't know if we're in the same Discord groups. Danny, I've got the Toby eye tracker. As the 22 is most likely that this is what the game looks like. Because I'm unaware of any other pop-ins, to be honest. Nikus, how you doing, mate? Yeah, Panikus had the same issue with ATS. Well, if what you're describing is an issue, then he's had something similar to that. Okay, I'm just gonna do something quick because there's something wrong with that sound of the Volvo. We're just gonna sell it quick. We're gonna get ourselves a Renault. Yeah, we could use that. Then I should buy an an M4? Oh well. No, Patrick, we're not gonna go for a Scania. We're just gonna quickly go for the Renault. I guess it's the is it better with the new version of PNG? Well, there's a lot of stuff updated for it, so yeah. It uses similar shaders to what SnowyMoon is using at the moment, so. Okay, we've got the EVR sounds. Is there another skin for that? A German skin? Could go with that. Not good. Man, I like the Renault, you know. I don't mind the Renault. Okay, let's see if this sounds alright. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Just need to get the trailer on. Got the trailer. Okay, we can take another route. Finally. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna start using that scanner at some point. I still did not really get time to set it up properly. Okay, let's do that. 327 kilometers. But I'm not actually gonna be fly speed 300. Is that in here? Yeah. Mate, the Renault sounds fine. I don't know what happened with the I'm not sure what happened with that Volvo there. What is Ali? How you doing, mate? Project, where I got the paint jobs from, it's a skin pack by Lucas on the Steam Workshop. You can pick it up. There's 2 or 3 parts of it. It has a lot of skins with it. Okay, one thing I just need to adjust. Yeah, we should. Ivanka broke. Diesel engine, you're saying that there's not that much visibility on the Volvo or Renault? In the Volvo, yeah? I did realize that that the windshield is much smaller. Well, if you look at the Renault, you've got way more visibility than the Volvo. Engine, what about Renaults in Kazakhstan? You get them a lot? Danny, you know what? You can call me whatever you want, but that's a funny name. Mate, the fact that you're coming up with stuff like that is just funny. Okay, my Tobii eye track is actually falling off my monitor, which is not good. I say. I might need to adjust that camera in a second because I've not actually seen it, but my Tobii's playing games. Okay, should be fine now. If there's one thing that I was to kind of complain about Tobii eye tracker, that the mount to the monitor, I think that it went within like a month and a half of using it. Danny, you've got Skybox 2 and 3, no, 1 and 2, which are totally covered. Then 5, 6 partially covered. Then 8 is covered again, so 3 out of 5 are fully covered. I'm gonna be changing that. I'm reworking it at the moment. There's a couple of things to improve as well, so. And when we get to nighttime, I can leave it on for a little bit. Diesel Engine, thanks for popping in, mate. I appreciate it. Danny, yeah, when we get to nighttime and I'm gonna be switching over to morning time, I can do that. UG, it works fine for me. I mean, it should work just fine. It might not work on some trucks, but it works on most that I use. Okay, that vegetation that Damien reworked looks extremely good. Like it has, that's what I mentioned early on, it has more warmth to it than just like a normal kind of a cold green. Have I seen the Forza Horizon 6? I've seen the trailer of it. Don't really play much Forza Horizon though. As you're back, yeah? Good to hear that. You know, you got me thinking about this popping things and like what Panicus was describing. That what he's got that kind of an issue in most games. Like it never happened to me, but what would it cause? Like if you're experiencing something like that within all games. Is that some sort of a bottleneck that a CPU would put on a GPU in order for the GPU not to render stuff quick enough, or? Danny, when is it releasing? No, I mean, I did not mean the natural kind of a bottleneck, but what is, like, what, something has to be limiting it then. Tarazu had it on the list since January, mate. Okay, I'll attempt to drink my coffee without breaking the camera, as always. We could call this a success. Patrick, too much coffee? Man, I told you I go through like 6 or 7 coffees a day, you know? Even night, and like when I'm up a bit later, when I'm working like midnight, 1 AM, I'll still drink coffee, you know? Danny, you see? Ultimate version of Forza. CPU at 30%. I mean, it's higher than usual because, like, I'll run my CPU at the moment. It's running between 15 and 19. Were you asking if I know instant gaming? I mean, sometimes I would use like CD key to buy some game, but to be honest, I don't really buy that much games. Victor Mihail, thanks so much, mate. I appreciate it. What was the last game that I bought? The Boss, but I bought that on Steam, so. Yeah, Bogdan, I decided ETS2, mate. Wait, at the moment, the amount of work that I've got, I don't really play anything for pleasure at the moment. Could play Battlefield 6. From time to time I could play some Battlefield 6, you know. I wouldn't mind that. Very on. Yeah, you should receive the instructions, Project Ultimate. If you got any issues setting it up, just drop me a message and we'll have a look. If you do it properly, I can tell you that there will be a massive difference. But you'd have to send me some pictures with what you use, and when you make pictures, make them with the Reshade console open, so I see that you've got all the effects done. Well, that you've got everything enabled. Right, Gabriel, PNG has its own skyboxes. The weather mod that I'm working on, it's more of a weather depth mod, so it reuses SCS skyboxes, but I'm mixing them up as well, so they will look a little bit different. Yes, fair enough. Drop me a message, send some pics. You'll not be able to send pictures directly to patrons, so use a pic send inside. Just upload them and also just show me what you're using with that. And Gabriel, yeah, you can use the PNG textures and then my weather mod, if that's what you want to use. Yeah, you just have to exchange the weather files. You know what? The new textures in Germany, they look extremely good. I don't actually use the photo mod that much, but made the new textures. As you finish the stint in LME, were you driving a like an 8-hour race or something like that? Danny, you've got 21% tax, mate. I pay 45% tax. I would love to pay 21% tax. Danny, look, you want to... Oh, almost missed it. You want a nighttime look. We're approaching nighttime now. Racing in Sebring. Mate, Sebring is my favorite circuit though. You know what I like to do? I like to get the... on the Automobilista too, I like to get the Indy cars around Sebring. May the bumpiness just kills them cars, you know? Yeah, I can put the nighttime on. Look. You know what it looks like? It looks like it's dark and you can't see much. Oh, I see. Mate, 24 hours is crazy though. Patrick, how do you like the nighttime? It looks good? Mate, it looks dark. No, I know that some people do like driving at nighttime. I don't really find it that interesting in ETS. Mate, what if I drive in the nighttime for the whole stream and then I'm just gonna tell Damien in the morning, yeah, we went through all of it, you know, went through all of the skyboxes, everything turned out great. He just looks at the stream and it's just nighttime all the time. Danny, how's your light blue? Sorry, not light. How's your skybox blue at night? You have to send me some pictures of that, you know? Okay, guys, we're gonna go back to the daytime, yeah? Because... yeah, send me some pictures over, because I don't think that there's anything that you'll be able to fix, because your skybox should not be blue at nighttime. Okay. Drop this off. That's a very good, mate. Very good decision. We could take something to Austria, or... You could do that. That's not a bad shout. 720 kilometers. Alex, at the moment I'm using the new update for PNG. It's coming out tomorrow and I'm using my Project Ultimate ReShade. Okay, well we're going to go to Austria. Then you asking me if my screen is an OLED? Wait, I don't know if I'm not gonna get stuck in here. If I will, then whoa. Danny, I do not know what time he's going to drop the update. That's what you mean? What clicks? Danny, no, I do not run an OLED. I've got a normal kind of a... it's a VA... VA monitor. Oh, I see. What, was it loud? It wasn't loud on my end, so I'm not sure if it was extremely loud for you. Well, I apologize if something was that loud to yourself. It wasn't loud in here. Interesting. Yeah, Danny, you'd have to send me some pictures, because maybe you're using something with the tone maps that is amplifying it, but then unless you're using JBX, which has the exposure set up on the skyboxes, even the skyboxes that I've reworked on SCS, they're just dark at night. There's no exposure at night. Okay, I need to cut in, but the guy needs to let me in. See, that orange Mustang did not have a problem with letting me in, but this white Volkswagen, he... Yeah, I know that you're not running JBX, but this is the only thing that I could think of, because I know that JBX has much higher exposure to the skyboxes than any other mods. That's why you don't really get a true kind of a night with it. Taz, what setup are you running now, GPU and CPU wise? Sometimes it, like, I don't know if my Toby is playing up, but when I drop the load, it will like not recenter the camera, and the 5080 Ti, I didn't know that there's a Ti variant. I've got a 5080 and I'm happy with it, you know. Even a 5060 Ti, you know, it's a good card. Apologies for my movement, but I was setting up my phone. Danny, do I know what is what? The emoji? Man, I can't even see that emoji from her. I've got my chat on the phone. I can't see what that is. Well, what's the only word I know in Spanish? You like that fog? Yeah, it looks good. Danny, what do you want to resell? Poppy Angus. Oh wow. Is that something that you... Mate, I can't even, like, your comments sometimes are just... Yeah, that's good. That's a good flip. Oh. You mean perito. That's a puppy in Spanish. Perito, yeah. Danny, how about we're not gonna do that? Perrito. That's how you want me to say it? You know what we could do? We could make ASMR drive with me speaking in Spanish. What do you think about that? But I'm just gonna say random words. It will not actually make sense. Okay, we've run out of music. Need to play the same playlist that we've been playing on for a month now. Okay, I need to change it for the next live stream now. This is getting old, you know. Just check something quick. We will drive in some rain. I know that we've displayed the rain add-on some time ago, but I need to do that again. Okay, let's go for the third option. Yeah, Danny, it's not easy, mate. I don't know if I could even say that, you know. Szczebrze się nie książ brzmi w Szczecinie. I could say that slowly, but... Danny, I think that you should give it a shot at that. Check it out now. What did you send me? Yeah, Patrick, that video is in private. You have to make it available for me. Yes, Alex, it should be available tomorrow, yeah. Why do you want me to speed up? The Vipers are fine at this rate. Look, there's less rain now, so... Hey, Danny's speaking in Polish, yeah, that's peak content. Life. I'm playing on Toby Eye Tracker, and the rain add-on is from PNG. The update for it is dropping tomorrow. Konstantanto Politańczyków, no? I think that's how you say it. Maybe not. Konstantanto Politańczyków. I can't say what you. I can say that I can say like 80% of it. Yeah, then it's similar. It's not the same, but it is similar, yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, that rain looks very good, mate. Okay, teraz. Wait, you're okay. Let me check. Konstantanto Politańczykównieczka? Konstantanto Politańczykównieczka? Anastasia, thanks so much for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Okay, sorry, I was off the chat for a little bit. Alex, where am I from? I was born in Poland. But I grew up in Canada and I've lived in the UK for the last 10 years. I've got popping jump scares. Danny, yeah, I know that they didn't qualify, that's a shame. Man, I like that Terzu said that was such a dobra próba. Man, I'm skipping that song. Wait, why am I even running this song? Look, Danny, look what we got in the traffic. You see this? See that trailer? When was the last time you seen something like that in traffic? Trying to catch up with the guy, you know. Darlington, no, the update is going to come out tomorrow. Also, we're looking around 2 weeks' time for ATS. Danny, what's sad? Why would I support England? I mean, as a country that I live in, yeah, but I don't like the football. If you're talking about the football association, you know, I don't even have that many players that I like out of England, to be honest. Like, if I'm not supporting Poland at the World Cup, then I just wouldn't maybe want Argentina to win it, you know. I don't know if Messi is playing, you know, but I prefer Ronaldo over Messi. You know? Or they could win, but with not a lot of controversy, you know. You know who I would not really mind winning? Like, I know that it's very unlikely that's going to happen, but I want Brazil to win the World Cup, you know. Perry will win. Mate, you never know who's gonna win. It's just a bit more difficult for the smaller countries to win, or like smaller football associations, because some of the smaller countries, they still got good football players in it. Look, I had to switch because that Volvo sounded like a Hoover, you know. It sounded like there's something wrong with that sound mod. Danny Tarazo is his real name, mate. Yeah, the graphics look very good, mate. That is a Krypton. Yeah, I'm running a 5080 in a Ryzen 7 5800X3D. It's a decent PC. It's not like top, but it's not bad. Chingba, how you doing, mate? You could kind of say that I work along with Damien with PNG, but I test more than I actually work on it. I'm a creator of the Project Ultimate Weather and ReShade presets as well, but if it comes to PNG, I'll test new builds. We'll discuss stuff as to what should come next from PNG, so that's what I kind of do within PNG. Truck and ATS, yes I did. Natasha Krypton, it's a part of the EVR mod, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if it added the wiper sound, but that's what I'm using for the Renault sound, so it might be a part of that. May look at like you forgot what a European truck is like, you know. Brother's truck, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. Arsenal grades DLSS 5 what it take, mate. You know what? If they could make something like DLSS 5 and actually implement it within ETS2, I'd be extremely happy. Truck and ATS, that's part of the update for PNG that comes out tomorrow. So you see you've got like wet trails on the roads. The update is dropping tomorrow. Look, it's coming out tomorrow, mate. Well, not only the PNG rain mob, there's a lot that's coming out. I'm gonna pause my game for a second so you can see what's coming out now. The ATS update is looking around for next 2 weeks. Yeah, the rain looks extremely good, especially with the reflections on the roads. Look out, did I say that? Did I say that or were you not listening? ATS in 2 weeks time, yeah. I know, I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. The ETS2 will drop and you're gonna start hunting me, mate. Yeah, Brother Struck, so that's what Damien done to the roads. Like you could see, the roads actually have wet trails in them. So that is coming out tomorrow as well. Natasha Krypton, you know what? Like I'll try to drive to the rules. I barely overspeed, you know. Look, I'll have to barricade my door or something, you know. Brother Struck, I appreciate it, man. Danny, no, I do not use any traffic mods apart from the traffic mod that I'm testing by Jelix. He's implementing a lot of the trailers and trailer skins that he makes into the traffic. That's why you've seen that worn trailer passing by. But I don't use Jessica because it uses too much of resources, you know. Mate, so if I barricade it with wood, the bobber is gonna eat through it, yeah? Danny, that's a useful mod for you then. If you like car spotting, then I guess, yeah. Patrick, that is Austria, not Germany. Yes, Linz, Austria. Yeah, I think that Fred once mentions that he's from the north. Oh no. Or did he say that he doesn't like anything in the north? I forgot. Okay, we can do one more job. We could go to Maribor. Or yeah, we could go to Slovenia. 300 kilometers. KMK Gaming, how you doing, mate? Okay, but I'm not actually gonna be driving towards where we need to be. There's no time for that. Mate, my own VTC? No way. Okay, Luca, we could make that, yeah, if you run it. If you fully run it, then yeah. Yeah, brother truck, I'm using Toby Eye Tracker. Yeah, look at what I'm saying, like to recruit people, you know, all of that. Like I do not want to do any of that. KMK, you like that word, bro? Looks very good. Sunset? Well, we're gonna be going into a sunset soon. It's almost 6 p.m. Terazo, he's gonna tell you that he only knows one. Well, he knows two then. I mean, at the moment the winter is fully released. There won't be any update for now if it comes to the winter mod, or I'm just not aware of it. Oh, you see, he wants winter in the summer, mate. Yeah, I know. I'm joking. There's nothing wrong with asking me. So, KMK Gaming, if you play winter without SnowyMoon, it works fine. And then even with SnowyMoon, if you don't have issues with the prefabs, it works fine. Like, the winter works fine for me. But then, I guess it might depend on the setup though. Oh my god, we almost caused the crash. Bogdan, I would play Counter-Strike with you, but I know that there's too much shouting going on, you know? Shabby, thanks so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Okay, so how you doing, mate? How's your day going? Okay, so it's all the way down from Argentina. Yeah, okay, I'm getting normal wet road issues, mate. ACDC was recently in Argentina. Very good, mate. I don't mind ACDC. I mean, I listen to a bit of a more heavy music than ACDC, but... Look, it might be due to the beautiful radio-like voice. With my very good quality of headset microphone set. I was joking though, yeah. Okay, yeah, you could use it for anything. Well, you can use any kind of lighting for it. You just have to know that if you get the base roads, some of them might look a bit off on C, B and A. Okay, I've been running Lightning D for a long time now, just because of the PNG roads. Lauren, hi there, man. I'm using a physics mod by Izwan Bakar. They're both good, you know. I think it's just what I drive the most, because well, I'm on D now. Let's see, C. C has a little... It depends, you know. They're both good. If C would not cause that many issues with PNG in the daylight, I would consider it. And C would normally be way lighter than D in the daytime, but then if you look at rain, it's much darker, you know. Yes, KSI, it's fully compatible with it. but with May weather. I mean, the fact that that's funny. May weather. Teraz 22. Thanks so much for being on the stream today. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's nearly, well, it's 10 p.m. now. Okay, I'm not going yet. I was just saying bye to Tarazu, you know. I appreciate the hearts, man. Okay, we're gonna switch to daylight. Well, we're gonna go to nighttime first. Danny, how do you like the night? Yeah, the rain particles are very good, right? He prefers a reshader. Okay, so what about traffic light at night? Lauren, there's always something to improve, I guess. Rain at sunset is good. But you know what? Not on... Mate, I appreciate the SCS maps, yeah? But like when you actually drive on proper one-to-one maps where you've got much more horizon out, then you can experience a very good sunset, you know, with rain, without rain. Okay, how many staff in PNG? It's a secret. FBI might be listening to the live stream, so I can't really say. Lauren, thanks so much, mate. I really appreciate it. The water effect should work on any kind of mod. I'm not sure. I've not tested it with anything else. I don't think that it affects the weather mod, so you could run... well, no. It would affect the weather. I need to see if it's tied to a weather depth or not. Because we're talking about textures and particles. We're not actually... I don't think that it's tied to a skybox. Yes, Danny, he is, yes. Yes, Danny, that is correct. He is the boss. Yeah, I mean, Patrick, once this update comes out tomorrow, you'll be able to see. Yeah, okay. I've used the winter mod with SnowyMoon. Well, you're not using the same build, so once you get this... KMK, how is the graphic... Okay, you know what? Go back to the videos that I've posted, yeah? And check how that winter mod looks on my setup. Because it's not like I've got a special pass from SnowyMoon to run this good. Because I don't, but it's just... I'm using the same things as you. However, I know that SnowyMoon might run a bit differently on different setups though. Yes, KSI, because it is from F1 cars. We've recorded real F1 cars and we've replaced it. KMK, yes. All but the mirrors. I don't have the mirrors set at ultra. I've got the mirrors set to medium. Okay, so I was joking with the F1 spray, yeah? We didn't actually record F1 cars. A tutorial for the physics mod? You can just go to Iswan Bakar's website and just get the physics mod, put it in the mods, and that's it. And if it comes to my setting, well, at the moment I'm using PNG, full PNG mod with the Project Ultimate ReShade. I've got all of the settings, Project Ultimate as well. Lawrence, if you're asking about the GPS, it's part of the Volley add-on from SCS forum. That TomTom just uses this kind of a background. Okay guys, we've got to the end of our journey today. We've done a few routes. We've covered, I think, all of the skyboxes and weather conditions that we could. You can await the update most likely tomorrow. It will be free to everyone who's bought the PNG mod before, and it will be available to anyone who buys it tomorrow as well. Yes, that's what I'm using at the moment. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for all the comments, for all the interactions with you today. Thanks so much, and I'm gonna see you next time.